Do you want to know the one thing that scares people over 70 more than cancer, more than heart attacks, more than falling and breaking a hip? It's not death. It's disappearing while you're still alive, forgetting your wife's face, calling your daughter by your sister's name, sitting in a room full of family and feeling completely alone because you can't follow the conversation anymore. I've seen it happen. You've probably seen it happen too. One day someone is the life of the party, telling the same stories for the 50th time, and everybody still laughs because they tell it so well. 5 years later, they're just gone. The lights are on, but nobody's home. But here's what most people don't know. Your brain starts sending warning signals years before anyone notices something is wrong. Quiet little signs that only you feel at first. And the craziest part, almost all of them can be reversed if you catch them early. Today I'm going to show you the 7 hidden signs that scientists now say are the strongest predictors of whether your brain will stay razor sharp well into your 80s and 90s, or whether you're on the fast track to losing yourself. By the time this video ends, you'll know exactly where you stand right now, today, and more importantly, you'll have a step-by-step plan to protect your mind, your memories, and the very essence of who you are. Stay until the very end, because sign number 6 is the one that shocks literally everybody when they hear it. Doctors, researchers, even neurologists say most people think it's completely normal aging. But it's actually one of the earliest and strongest signs of Alzheimer's, sometimes 10 full years before memory problems even start. If you're watching this for yourself or for someone you love, don't click away. This might be the most important video you watch all year. Let's begin. Sign number 1. The biggest red flag of all. How fast you can recall names is the very first thing that starts slipping, and almost nobody takes it seriously. They laugh it off. Senior moment, they say. But researchers at Rush University in Chicago followed over 1,000 seniors for 18 years and found something terrifying. People who started struggling to remember names after age 70 were 400%, that's 4 times, more likely to develop full-blown Alzheimer's within the next decade. Let me paint 2 pictures for you so you can see the difference clearly. Meet Margaret, 77 years young. Last Sunday, she went to her grandson's baptism. Met 28 new people that day. By Wednesday, she was on the phone with her sister going, "You should have seen little Emma steal the show." And her godmother, Sarah, the one with the red hair. She was so sweet, and Sarah's husband Mike brought the most beautiful flowers. Margaret doesn't write anything down. She just remembers. Now meet Patricia, also 77. Same church, same baptism. Patricia was there too. On Friday, just 5 days later, her daughter asked, "Mom, how was the baptism?" Patricia smiled blankly and said, "Oh, it was lovely." What was that baby's name again? And who was that nice couple sitting next to us? You know, Thingy and what's his name. Both women are 77, both healthy on the outside. But Margaret's brain is growing new connections every single day. Patricia's brain has already started shrinking in the hippocampus, the memory center, and she doesn't even know it yet. Here's the test you can do right now. Think of the last 5 people you met in the past month. Can you remember all their first names without looking at your phone? If you hesitate more than 5, 10 seconds on even one. That's the first warning light flashing on your dashboard. But here's the good news, you can fix this. When you meet someone new, say their name 3 times in the first minute. "Hi, John. Nice to meet you, John." "So, John, where are you from?" Write it down when you get home. Play the name game with a friend. It takes 30 seconds a day, and it's like weightlifting for your memory. If you're still here and this already has you thinking, comment the word name below so I know you're with me. Sign number 2. Do you still get excited about learning something completely new? This one separates the sharp 85-year-olds from the ones who are already fading at 72. People whose brains stay young never stop being curious. They're the ones learning how to use an iPhone at 82, taking a painting class at 79, trying a new recipe they saw on the internet. 78-year-old Salvatore from New York learned Spanish last year on Duolingo, just because his granddaughter is dating a boy from Colombia. Now he practices with a boy every Sunday and laughs harder than anyone at the table because he's proud of himself. His neighbor Tony, same age, hasn't learned one new thing since he retired in 2008. When the family got a new TV, Tony said, "I'm too old for this remote nonsense. Somebody just turn on the baseball game." Tony's brain is literally shrinking because it's not being used. A 2023 Harvard study showed that seniors who stop learning new skills after 70 have triple the risk of dementia within 10 years. Your brain is a muscle. Stop challenging it and it atrophies, just like your legs would if you never stood up. Ask yourself honestly, when was the last time you learned something completely new that made you feel a little nervous? If the answer is, "I can't remember," that's your second warning sign. Start small today. Download one free app. Ask your grandchild to teach you one thing on the phone. The excitement you feel when you succeed, that's your brain growing new neurons at 75, 80, 85 years old. It's never too late. If sign 2 hit home, comment the word "learn" below. Let's flood the comments with people who refuse to stop growing. Sign number 3. Getting lost or confused in places you've known for decades. This one terrifies people when they finally admit it's happening. Imagine you've driven to the same grocery store every Tuesday for 25 years. One day you pull out of the parking lot, and suddenly you're not sure if you turn left or right to get home. You have to sit there for a minute and really think. That hesitation? That's not normal aging. 79-year-old Ronald still gives better directions around town than any GPS. People call him for shortcuts. His friend Dennis got lost last year coming home from a doctor's appointment 8 miles away, a route he's driven since 1983. Dennis laughed it off. "Guess I'm getting old." But the neurologist didn't laugh. Spatial disorientation is one of the strongest early predictors of Alzheimer's, sometimes showing up 10 years before memory loss. Here's a simple test. Close your eyes and picture your house from the outside. Can you mentally walk from the front door to the kitchen to the bedroom without opening your eyes? Now try drawing a clock face from memory, numbers in hand showing 10 past 11. People in the earliest stages of cognitive decline suddenly can't do these things they've done effortlessly their whole lives. The fix? Daily brain navigation practice. Take a different route home sometimes. Play maze games on your phone. Do jigsaw puzzles. These things sound simple, but they keep the navigation center of your brain strong and healthy. If you've ever had that "where am I" moment in a familiar place, comment lost below. You're not alone, and it's not too late to turn it around. Sign number 4. Your reaction time. Try this right now. Seriously, pause the video and do it. Hold your hand out flat. Have someone hold a dollar bill at your fingertips and drop it without warning. Can you catch it before it falls past your hand? 75-year-old Irene can catch it 9 times out of 10. Her brother Paul hasn't caught it once in the last 5 years. Reaction time isn't just about reflexes. It's about how fast your brain processes information and sends signals to your muscles. A massive study of over 5,000 seniors in the UK found that people with slow reaction times at 75 were twice as likely to die from dementia-related causes in the next 15 years. You can improve this dramatically. Even at 80, play catch with a grandchild. Do coordination exercises. Table tennis is one of the best brain sports on the planet for this exact reason. Comment fast if you just tried the dollar test and caught it. Sign number 5. Is your vocabulary secretly shrinking? This one sneaks up on people. Sharp 82-year-olds still use words like flabbergasted and kerfuffle in casual conversation. They tell stories with detail and color. But when the brain starts slipping, people replace specific words with vague fillers. Instead of "pass the salt," they say, "Can you hand me that thingy?" Instead of telling you about the beautiful hydrangeas in their garden, they say, "Those blue flowers, the big ones." A 2024 study from the University of California followed seniors for 12 years and found that shrinking vocabulary was one of the earliest and most accurate predictors of future dementia, even more accurate than memory tests in some cases. Start noticing. Are you using the same 200 words every day? Or do you still surprise yourself with a fancy word now and then? Fix it by reading out loud every single day. Books, newspapers, even subtitles. Tell stories to your grandkids. The longer and more detailed, the better. Your brain will thank you by staying rich and expressive for decades longer. Comment a fancy word you still love using below. Let's see who's got the best vocabulary in the comments. Sign number 6, the one literally everybody ignores. Your sense of smell is the bombshell. This is a sign that makes people's jaws drop when I tell them. Take a deep breath right now. Can you smell coffee brewing? Your wife's perfume? The difference between cinnamon and nutmeg? 81-year-old Vincent can walk into a bakery and tell you exactly what they're making before he sees it. His friend Carlo hasn't been able to smell anything, not garlic, not flowers, not even smoke, for the last 8 years. Carlo thought, getting old. But a landmark study from the University of Chicago followed 3,000 seniors for 10 years and found something absolutely chilling. People who lost their sense of smell after age 70 were 5 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's. And the scariest part? This change often happens 10 years before any memory problems show up. Your sense of smell is directly connected to the part of the brain that Alzheimer's attacks first. When that area starts dying, smell is the very first thing to go. The test is simple. Get 5 strong scents: coffee, lemon, cinnamon, rose, smoke. Blindfold yourself and see if you can identify them. If you get 3 or fewer correct, that's a massive red flag. But there's hope. Smell training actually works even at advanced ages. Every day, smell 4 strong essential oils for 30 seconds each. Rose, lemon, clove, eucalyptus. Studies show this can regenerate olfactory pathways and potentially slow brain decline. If this sign shocked you like it shocks everyone, comment smell below. This is the one that saves lives because nobody talks about it. Sign number 7. How you spend your quiet hours is a final and most important sign. Sharp 90-year-olds are still reading thick books, having long conversations, playing cards or dominoes with friends, doing crosswords, arguing about politics. But millions of seniors spend 10 hours a day sitting in silence watching TV with the sound low, not really following the show, just staring. Their brain is starving to death from lack of stimulation. A massive 2025 study from The Lancet followed 50,000 seniors and found that people who spent more than 5 hours a day in passive activities had triple the rate of cognitive decline compared to those who stayed mentally active. 88-year-old Maria reads 2 books a week and belongs to a book club. Her sister Rosa watches game shows from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and hasn't read a book since 2012. Guess whose brain skin looks 20 years younger? Your brain needs 3 things every single day. New learning, social interaction, complex thinking. Without these, it's like a car running out of gas. It might still look fine on the outside, but inside everything is breaking down. Final reflections. This is where everything changes. Take a deep breath. Look back at these 7 signs honestly. Name slipping, stop learning new things, getting lost in familiar places, slow reaction time, shrinking vocabulary, losing your sense of smell, hours of silent passive time. How many of these are happening to you or someone you love right now? Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. If you have 3 or more of these signs, you're already on the path. But here's the truth nobody wants to believe. You can reverse almost all of them starting today. I've seen it happen. 78-year-old men who couldn't remember their neighbor's name start playing memory games, and 6 months later, they're sharper than they were at 65. 82-year-old women who got lost driving to church start doing navigation exercises and regain full confidence. People who couldn't smell coffee for a decade start smell training and suddenly say, "I smelled the roses today for the first time in years." Your brain is the most adaptable organ in your body, even at 70, 80, 90 years old. It wants to heal. It wants to grow. It's waiting for you to give it a reason. So here's your action plan. Do these 7 things starting tomorrow. Every time you meet someone, use their name 3 times, learn 1 completely new thing this week. A phone feature, a recipe, a word. Take a different route home twice this week. Play catch or table tennis, or any reaction game read out loud for 20 minutes every day. Start smell training with 4 strong scents. Replace 1 hour of TV with conversation, cards, Or puzzles do this for 90 days and then come back to this video and comment how different you feel. I read every single comment. You are not just getting old. You're either growing a stronger brain every day or letting it slip away quietly. The choice is yours right now, today. If this video woke something up inside you, if you're committed to keeping your mind, your memories, and your personality for as long as you live, comment the word sharp below. Let's flood these comments with thousands of people who refuse to disappear while they're still alive. And share this video with one person you love who's over 70. It might be the greatest gift you ever give them. Like this video if it meant something to you. Subscribe and hit the bell. Every week we release new videos to help you and your family live longer, stronger, and happier. My name is Mike, and I make these videos because I watched too many incredible people fade away when they didn't have to. You don't have to be one of them. Here's to staying sharp, staying you, and staying here for many, many more years. I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.